There are multiple types of attacks out there in the wild, and more businesses are falling victim to them every day. But with proper planning and foresight, your business doesn't need to be one of them. Hi, I'm Peter Swarowski, the Director of Operations here at Intelligent Technical Solutions. In this video, we'll talk about what is a zero-day attack and what it means for your business. In this video, we'll go over what is a zero-day attack? What is a recent example of this kind of attack? What does this mean for your business's security? How can you protect your business? What is a zero-day attack? A zero-day attack is an exploit to which no security patch exists. It is one typically found in the wild by a security company or a security researcher that sees that there's this exploit that exists and it's actively being used by threat actors or bad guys. What is a recent example of this kind of attack? A recent example of a zero-day was disclosed by Microsoft towards the beginning of March of 2021. They had 4 different security vulnerabilities that they patched, each of which was actively being used since as early as January. What does this mean for your business's security? So your business is vulnerable anytime one of these exploits exist. In the case of a zero-day, there is no security patch available in order to stop this kind of an exploit. 0 days, while they exist, they are not always being used. That's because they are very valuable, and the nation states or hackers that know of these 0 days try to use them as rarely as possible for their targets, because they don't want to essentially ruin the value of it. They understand as soon as they're caught with this 0 day, people are going to then figure out what the problem is and develop a patch to fix it. This means that if you were running an Exchange server in the first quarter of 2021, you were likely impacted by this. This 0 day was very likely to have exploited your server, where somebody placed what's called a web shell on your server, which gives them access to either run code or connect into your server. We do have some examples of people coming in after the fact and through this exploit delivering ransomware, so encrypting the server or servers that they were able to gain access through this exploit. How can you protect your business? So some of the ways you can best protect your business is just be aware of what you have. You can't know if something impacts you if you don't know what it is you have. Having basic security protocols in place. So once there's a security patch available, it really helps to have a team to be aware of that and make sure that you are protected. So if a patch comes out, on Monday and you see tons of attacks happening as early as Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, you really need a team who's aware of this news, equipped to respond promptly and quickly, and understands the risks of, leaving that for something later in the week. To recap, a 0-day attack is an exploit found and used in the wild that the software vendor doesn't yet know about or have a patch for. A recent example of a 0-day attack is the mass exploitation of on-premise Exchange servers. If your business has an on-prem Exchange server, your IT team or MSP should definitely get it checked. You can protect your business by partnering with a knowledgeable and reliable MSP to make sure you're always on top of vulnerabilities and threats. If you're interested in learning more about managed IT, please watch our other videos and read our articles on our website. Thank you for watching this video. At ITS, we help businesses thrive by managing their technology.